Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another breaking news episode of the Orange Men Podcast. Dave's here with you today. Clint's on a bit of a hiatus. He'll be back with us soon. Just wanted to ask the question about why do you think Hamas on October 7th did what they did when they knew Israel was going to retaliate in a big way? Why would you make that decision to go in and horrifically murder 1,400 people, especially the way they did it? It wasn't like an army moved in and went after, military against military. These savages killed and maimed innocent people, not to mention taking 150 plus hostages. Why would they do it when they knew Israel was going to retaliate? Well, they did it because they wanted Israel to retaliate, to get the world on their side. And you look at everything going on in the United States and around the world with these Palestinian protests. Israel was out of Gaza in 2007, maybe even earlier than that, as early as 2005. And they let Hamas take over. They elected Hamas, who is completely anti-Israel and anti-Jew. And so are most of the Palestinians. Don't let them fool you. The problem is we're acting like Israel's going in and just mutilating people, and our mainstream media is making it look that way, and that's just not what's happening. It's not what's happening. Hamas their charter is to annihilate the Jews off the planet. You can't stand for that. And they did it knowing that they would get the sympathy of the world and the weakness of the United States, the weakness of this president and his administration. They're eventually going to kowtow, and they're going to tell Israel to stop, and Israel is not going to stop. Israel should not stop. Israel should continue what they're doing until they eradicate every last terrorist from the Middle East, especially Hamas. They got to get rid of Hamas, and they're not going to stop until they do that, and we should support them 100%, period. Hopefully, this all ends. No one wants to see innocent people die, but they had the opportunity to leave. They chose to stay. Why? Are they forced to stay? Then that's a problem too. But this is not Israel's fault. And I'm really nervous because it's the last day of the year. It's New Year's Eve, and that border's wide open, and we let millions of people across that we don't even know. Millions of gotaways, even the ones we didn't even vet anybody. They're unvaccinated, they're unvetted, and they're just unleashed into our country. There's terrorists among us now, and Joe Biden allowed that to happen, and he needs to be prosecuted because that's a crime. That's a crime. What Donald Trump supposedly or allegedly did, that's all bullshit, fake shit. We gotta wake up, people. I don't know what you're looking at. I don't know how anybody can be okay with the millions of people crossing this border. It's a scary thing. And if I were you, I would not go near New York City tonight. Absolutely no way would I go near New York City, because they're planning something. We know there's going to be Palestinian protests. We know that's going to happen. You think that's not going to turn into violence? The NYPD is shorthanded. They're defunded. They're not going to be able to handle what's to come. And somebody's going to get in there and do something. Oh, there's no credible threats, they say. Okay. There was no credible threat on 9/11 either. We missed everything. And our government is corrupted. Democrats and Republicans alike. And there's only two people that I know I can trust. And that's Donald Trump and Vivek Ramaswamy. That's it. We need outsiders to come in and clean up this cesspool that's become our government. And if we don't do that, we're in trouble. And the people fighting against Trump and attacking Ramaswamy are the corrupted. if Trump or Ramaswamy get in there, then those guys are done. That's their livelihood is the corruption. They can't allow Trump to come in there and clean that up. We're in trouble. Our nation is in deep doo-doo. And if we don't get our heads on right, it's over. It's over. Joe Biden has single-handedly destroyed our country. And we're to blame. Because listen, Trump is going to be the nominee whether you like it or not. That's just the way it's going to be. You're not going to be able to stop that. But I'm telling you, they know that all this shit's bullshit. They know it's all not going to get through. They're keeping him off the ballot. The Supreme Court's going to overturn it. But their goal is to demonize Trump, to demonize him, to make him look like Adolf Hitler. So that when the 2024 election time happens, when it comes around and we all start voting, they're going to be able to do whatever they want because we got to stop Hitler. So do you think if anybody did anything illegal to stop Hitler that anybody would have cared? No. No. These elections are going to be rigged. They're going to be fixed. There's going to be mail-in ballots. Listen, those two dope secretaries that went to Mexico to try to stop all this influx of immigration, Mexico told them to go F off. Mexico wants to normalize these people as they cross the border. As soon as you cross over, you're an American citizen. That's what they want. And you don't think these people are going to vote for Biden? He opened the door for them. We're in big trouble. Big, big, big trouble. And, you know, I hope there's time to save this country, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, everybody. I'll catch you on the next episode. Happy New Year to everybody. Stay safe. If I were you, I would stay indoors. Stay with family. Don't go anywhere where there's crowds because there's going to be trouble. There's going to be trouble. And you don't want to be anywhere near it. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Orange Men are out.